All right, guys. We got Mr. Spade here all tacked up. Fixing to drive him a little bit. Lord willing, we fixing to ride him. He just don't know it. I think he'll like it. What do you think? You think you like it? Yeah? Yeah? Think it might be fun? Huh? Yeah? Yeah? Might be fun? Yeah? Yeah? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. All right, everybody. Let's go to work. He's just trying to kick out. He didn't like that slap on the hiney, Matthew. That slap on the hiney says, "You hurry up." He's like, "Nope, I don't want to hurry up." Calm down. All right. You're all right. Yeah, you're all right. Now. Coach kicked one time and kicked one out over the top of my drive line. You think he ain't an athlete? Now we gotta get that drive line back on the other side of it, where it belongs. Which sometimes can be a chore when they keep stepping wrong. And it's just because he don't know. If I make a big thing out of it, he's gonna really make a big thing out of it, right? So I have to be calm, cool, and collected, get this done right. Because it's not a big thing. there. There we go. Now, we got our lines back straight. Now we can reverse. That's a pretty little reverse. Trying to go to that corner instead of turning. This colt always follow his nose. Wherever his nose goes, I want you to make his body go there. Okay? Some people think that should be the opposite. He should be being his nose and make his body go away from it. And there's a time and a place for that. But it's not right now. For me, my training format, I want to follow his nose first. Later on, I'll teach him that that's not necessary. That he can go either way. But right now, I have to have him follow his nose so that I know I have control over the directions that we go. Because we're not going to just ride around this pen. Once we get it down in this pen, we're going outside this pen, and then more likely we won't come back to it. I need to cut off some of my lines, y'all. Some of my lines too long. It's all tangled up. Good boy. And we always have to remember it's not all about go, go, go and spank. It's about, hey, calm down, you did good. That's what we wanted. You gotta reward him when he does it right. That's where training comes in. Oh. Good boy. Now that little bit of flinch when I'm walking to him, that's him telling me I'm still not ready for you to ride me yet. I can't have that flinch and spook and oh gosh, he's setting his own shadow while I'm getting on. Okay? I gotta have that worked out of him. Where he trusts me enough that he knows and me going to him is a good thing. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. On soft lines, round and round. pushing. Pull. Pull. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Coming around here on a good soft line. Not having pushing. Good tight circle. He's learning that it's easier to be in here close to me than it is to be out there having to work. Good boy. So these lines serve more of a purpose than just teaching this horse to go round and round and give to the bridle. They help teach him that when he puts slack in them and continues to follow his nose, everything falls in line. They help teach him when he goes to coming in here to me, his work gets easier. Now, Matt, pull that door down behind you. Get your chair scooted back, and I'm fixing to get over this coat. Okay? Come scoot your chair back, because I don't want to be in the middle of that chair, too. Scoot it back against the wall, and you can stay on and watch if you want to. Got my little sidekick watching with me today, little Matthew Harper, my awesome little nephew. One of my awesome little nephews. He's in here checking all this out.
Like all the way down or what?
That's good right there, son. Whoa. Good boy. Thank you. Now, you have to be ready to move in case we get over there, okay? I don't think we will, but if me and this horse gets that way, you got to get out of the way. Right? Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got on this coat yesterday for the first time. This will be the first time on him actually in a pen. And we're going to ask him to move around and be our buddy, just like we did everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Same deal. We want our first ride to be a pleasure for this colt. Be like, hey man, I'd 10 times rather you be on my back than me just have to walk around carrying you versus me have to run around this pen. Right? And tighten the old saddle up. Don't want it pulling off of him when I go to get on. Now I've had a lot of colts, and when you tighten that saddle up, that affects him, so we're going to turn him. Make sure he feels, that's what that is, it's still just a saddle. Don't want no surprises. same thing, business as usual. There. We don't want him moving when we first get on. Want him to stand there like so, right?
Yep.
We're just going to let him relax. We're going to water all over him. Right? Boy, I love that little bitty short neck and them little bitty ears. That is a beautiful view from where I'm sitting. I'll get you guys a picture of that as this coach training continues. Now again, this is his first ride. We're just going to ask him to walk off, quiet, calm. We're not going to ask for nothing major. We'll bend his head around, let him follow his nose. Goes right back to that driving line. He's got to learn to follow his nose, right? If he won't follow his nose, then I have no control of him. Agreed? And we have to have control. We have to have control. That means that's what that means, right? Go the direction that nose says to. Okay, so he's going to want to bend. So we're just going to pick him up a little. We're going to move our outside leg. There. Watch him take a step, peg. Take a step, peg. Stay calm. I have to keep my nerves totally clean, like ice water. If I get nervous, he's going to get nervous. Then we're going to have a wreck. We don't want to wreck. We stay totally calm, totally relaxed, just like we were sitting down in the recliner in there watching Dukes of Hazzard years ago, right? Or watching Dallas Cowboys football, either one. As you move, as you move, as you move, inside rein, outside leg, inside rein, outside leg, inside rein, outside leg, and there we go, we step off. And again, there's no spurs, there's no hook, there's no flop, wobble, and bobble, just calm, quiet. Pick up our bridle rein if that consists, that way we're not kicking on him real hard. Remind him that means just move off. There, good boy. Now, outside rein, inside leg. No, inside rein, outside leg. There we go. Same thing, turning the other way. Till finally he'll get aggravated with this turn around and around. He'll want to just move out. And then we'll pet him. That's what we want him to do, is move out. Okay? Just letting him know, I just want you to move. I don't care where you go. I just want you to move. Okay? That's all I want him to do is move. Where's he going to go in this pen? Round and round. I don't care where he goes or what he does. I just want him to move. I want him to carry my body around. And every now and then I'll pick him up, remind him, hey, remember when that driving line said go here? That's all I'm doing is reminding him of what we've already been teaching him. That driving line said go here and follow your nose. I didn't sit down and ask him to stop. So again, I'm just going to softly bump him and start him moving. Look at that like it's like you're going into a new friend's house and you don't know them from come here from Sycamore, right? If you go barging in the door, walk over there and throw open the fridge, reach in there and grab you a soda pop or whatever's in there, walk back to the table and throw your feet up, put your spurs and muddy boots up on the table and crop back in that chair on two legs, that new friend is going to be like, I don't know who you are, but you can get up and get out of my house right now, right? It's no different with these colts. I'm a guest in this colt's house, especially the first ride. So I ride him and treat him like I am a guest in his house. Little by little, I gain extra confidence and extra control, and I learn how to ask for this and how to ask for that, and he learns what I'm wanting and what I'm needing and when I'm wanting and needing. Then we learn to work in harmony as a team, okay? As we learn to work as a team, then me and this horse learn how to do all sorts of different things that may need to be done on the ranch. We're out to training ranch horses. We're not out for training city horses that go to the horse show. Not saying you can't take them to the horse show and that they won't show in it, because they will. But our primary get the job done anytime I need it, whenever I need it. And I can already tell you guys that me and Mr. Spade is really gonna get along. I really like what I'm feeling in this horse. He's soggy, he's stout, he's powerful, you feel his feet hit the ground. But yet at the same time, he's kind of cat-footed, he can kind of move around. He's all there, and his mind is all there. His mind is not about pushing me and shoving me around. His mind is not about how can he get away with murder. His mind right now is about what can he do for me and him both to be happy and get along. And that's what I want his mind to be all about, right? Okay? That's very good. That's what we want right there. Man, good boy. Good boy. We're going to turn him and go the other way in mid-stride. Keep him moving. There. Now, let's see if our driving lines has done very much good. Let's turn him to the inside tight, see if he can roll over himself. Inside rein, outside leg. Inside rein, outside leg. Inside rein, outside leg. Got a step over right there. Inside rein, outside leg. Inside rein. There. Got a good step over that time for the first time to ask it. I'm proud of that. Now let's go back the other way. Can we get a step over this way? Inside rein, outside leg. Inside rein, outside leg. That outside leg bumps towards the front shoulder, letting him know that I want the front shoulder to move. And I'll just hold him there till he steps over that front end. And again, we're dealing with a baby. We're a guest in his house. All we're doing is asking. Okay? We're just asking. And if we don't get it, it's no big deal. We'll get it later. It's not a problem. I'm just curious to see if this coach's going to be willing to give it right off the bat. Okay, he's a little stiff to the left side. He done really good to the right side. There. Don't step behind himself. We're just going to keep being patient, asking. Keep being patient, asking. Patience right here is the key. Strong was built overnight. Okay? We took that bump in the shoulder really good. We'll ride him forward. Ride him forward. Ride him forward. Ask him again. Outside leg, inside rein. Outside leg. 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 He's a little stiff to the left, but that's okay. We'll just keep holding it till we get it. Once we get it, we'll release. Okay? We just want him to know that that front end has to move when our foot goes forward, okay? If we can pinch him and get him to turn. See, he keeps pushing to my foot, so I'm just going to keep softly bumping, let me know, hey, don't do that. That's the wrong choice, okay? And again, this is his first ride, guys. We're not gonna be major worried if we don't. All I'm doing is staying with him till I know I feel like he's trying. As long as he's not trying, we're gonna keep asking till he decides to try, okay? A harder bump, it didn't do us much good. So at that point, we're just gonna say, Lord, which way do we go from here? Because God knows way more than I do, right? Let's go, son.
Spade, she's
Let's
pooping.
go, son. I don't care if he is, he can push better. Man, he may have needed to unload, Matthew. That might have been why he was having such trouble turning, you reckon? Reckon? He may need to unload. Matthew said he's pumping. I don't care. He can scatter it. We'll just hold him here until he decides he wants to turn, okay? Got a little bit of a step over, but I know this colt and his line of horses from what I've already seen, and he can do a lot better than that. Here where we're in camera, we're way off over there out of camera, we're gonna ask him to turn, okay? Now, think right there, son. I need you to move the front end. This part. This part. Okay, this colt's going through multiple different scenarios, trying to figure out what I want him to do. At least now he's showing that he's trying. Well, there's a little bit of resentment. He's trying to go the other way. We don't want that. Right? Let's go. Almost. There we go. We got to step forward. Step with the front foot. That's what we wanted. One step over. Again, Rome wasn't built overnight. Okay? Get your face. Look at old Spade trot off like a man. He don't know what he's doing, but he's trying. Let's go, Spade. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Now, everybody's going to say, he missed his stop, he missed his stop. Oh my goodness. It's his first ride, he's supposed to miss his stop, right? What did he do that was right? He walked, he trotted, he did stop. He's turned, he's give his head. This colt says, hey, I need some more driving, more riding, and I'll get there. More driving and more riding, and I'll get there, okay? That's the key. Step over yourself going that way. Now, can we trot to this side? Come on, Spade. There. Good boy. For his first ride, I think that's phenomenal. Fantastic. I like it. He said, I don't like it. I can't help it whether he likes it or not. I like it. Good boy. Now, good boy. Good boy. Come on. If y'all will notice, this colt didn't get hot. He didn't get excited. He didn't get all worked up. He stayed using the thinking side of his mind. This colt learned. Tomorrow he'll get better. And he'll get better. And he'll get better from here on out. By all means, guys, give us a like and subscribe and follow. We sure appreciate the help. Doesn't cost y'all anything, and it just helps us. Hope y'all liked what you seen. By all means, stay tuned for the rest of Spade's training. He's going to be a good one. Thank y'all.